I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Yo, what up? Welcome to the program. You are now tuned in to Let's Go Live with Lamont King, and I'm Lamont King. We are now live. Let's go. Broadcasting live from the newly remodeled Drunken Fruit Studios.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.
Thank you, Lord Jamar. Appreciate you, sir. And if you have any questions about Drunken Fruit, what is it? Where is it? What does it do? Send them email inquiries at Drunken Fruit. It's on your screen right now for menu and pricing and to answer all of your questions. I appreciate you. Hey, this is what it happens, man. Every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 East Coast time. And shout out to everybody watching on the West Coast right now and worldwide, actually. On Fridays, we do something different, man. It's a whole different situation. And it's called, wait a minute, hold on, be patient. There it is. And it's called All Fun and Games with Mr. John Watson. Right about now, we bring in the co-host to the program, John Watson. What's up with you?
What's up, Chant? What's going on?
What happened to the hat? I thought you was going to rock the hat, right?
You know what? It was blah, blah. And I was like, nah, you know what? I just got to cut. Let me go ahead and take the hat off. Like I ain't get fresh.
The cut is more.
Yeah, his cut took precedence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If I was, for the talks later, we can switch it up for the talks later. We start talking, you know what I'm saying?
And then get into it. And then, yeah. No, here's what you should not. Okay, run it back. This is what you should have did. Put the hat on, right?
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as I introduce you, take it off the way you just took it off. Real smooth, like, and give us angles and put it back. There you go. All right. I'm gonna put it back on. Take it out. All right. Every Friday, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program my co-host of Friday, Mr. John Watson. What's good with you, Playboy?
What's happening, good people?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening, good people?
Yeah. That's real smooth, champ. Peanut Gallery, what's up with y'all? Appreciate y'all. Mr. Clarkson, our executive producer on the technicals. First timers, what up? Good to see y'all. Regulars, good to see y'all. Good to see you. Haynes, I see you. That money is on the way. I appreciate you figuring out a way to try to send us money. I know it's taking a long time. Every day, Haynes got an excuse. Why that money?
Why the ends ain't what they should be?
Yeah. Deborah Keon, welcome to the program. Nola, what's up? Yvonne, Imani, birthday girl in the building all weekend. Good to see y'all. All right.
Celebrating all month.
Hey man, that's what that's what after a certain age, that's what you do. You
That's
get
what
to
you do.
and
Listen,
it's automatic.
I'm with it. I'm here for it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Man, we was getting ready. I've been getting ready to get into just real quick, man. I think you kind of had a point, but yeah.
It's not really a point to have though.
Okay, we talking spades real quick.
Talking spades. We were on Karen Hunter show for the last 3 hours, and the recurring theme was the incorrect Jersey up north way to play spades. And so she's saying, and some of her cohorts, and now you even are saying,
I didn't even get to say what I'm trying to say yet.
I would say what you was gonna say.
Okay, I agree with you on the fact that you can't. The way I play, or the way I've learned to play, and I learned to play in DMV. So.
Oh, okay.
Before you start popping off about people from up north rules, I just know.
Yeah.
In other words, when you say you can't lead with spades,
okay,
right? My knowing is you can't start the game off running with spades. But if at some point in the game, spades have been introduced, then you can lead with spades thereafter. Like, in other words, if I'm out of all other suits and I'm trump tight or whatever, what else I'm gonna do?
Okay, so that's interesting. Now that did not come up.
Okay, well that's what I know. I know you can't just jump off a break running spades. No.
Let's dig into that. So when you say lead, so for clarity's sake, when you say you can't lead, I know some people that say what you're saying. They're saying in that first throwout, that first round you cannot do it, right? And then there's the other you can't lead, whereas at no point during the game, if you have not cut, you cannot hit the board. Spades can't hit the board until they have cut.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
The way that I learned.
Okay.
And you're saying the game has progressed. Nobody has cut. But me, I got a monster hand. All I have left in spades is spades.
You can't pass.
That's not leading with spades, though.
Huh?
You
leading the round with a spade if that's the case.
First of all, that's in a miraculous scenario. You're not waiting at any point in the game to just hold on to all your spades. If that's the only card you have to play, then it's not leading. Leading means I'm about to on this play, I'm about to throw spades out and they hadn't hit the board yet. You cannot do that.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah,
but it's such a rare occasion that you go around the belt 4 laps and spades ain't come out yet. But if it happens, but once it happens, you can start running. Because what if I just gotta run you? What if I'm starting to just run you?
Once it hits the board, yes.
Okay, okay. All right, then we in agreement then.
In your example though, which is super rare, let's say what you got 12 cards or 13? 12 in your hand?
13.
All right, let's say you got some monster.
Well, depending on how most people play, but it's 13.
Right. You got some monster hand with 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and 8 spades, right? And you got rid of the diamonds, you got rid of the clubs, everybody's playing, all boring. And then you unloaded your hand. When it come back around to you then can throw out the spades, even if it has never cut, only because that's all you have in your hand. So in that instance, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Super rare. But if everybody has spades in their hands and it is not cut, that can't be your first card. And if during the course of the deal, everybody has to have at least one. If you
you can throw a misdeal. Yeah.
She ain't never heard that. Come on,
a misdeal,
man.
Yeah, I mean so with a misdeal, you can. I think that's a personal opt in, opt out. It's a rule, but you don't have to take it. Like, let's say you got a dope hand without the spades, like you still got some. You don't have to throw it in if you don't want to.
I've never heard that.
Like, so if I got so in other words, I got 3 aces. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm like here and it's 0 spades. I'm like, it's misdeal.
But if you got 3 aces and a couple kings, you still gonna throw it in, even though you can pull 3 or 4 books?
I just be mad as shit. Because that's the rules that we play. If you,
okay.
If you get the joint and it's no spade, misdeal. You toss it right on.
I'm with that. I'm just saying. There have been occasions where I'd be like, but I'll play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have it, but I'll play it.
And a lot of these rules are adjustable. Like we went to.
They're all adjustable.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
you go to
It's
you go to
Space is the most
yeah.
house rule game.
Yeah.
How y'all play? What y'all play?
Yeah, what
That's
y'all-
the first
Kitty,
question out.
Big Joker, Little Joker, the two. Who higher?
Right.
Who higher?
That's the first question out. And what's the big joker? That's the first. You got to spend 10 minutes on spades negotiations before you can even start
Now Nola says
actually playing the game anyway.
SPW Nola says you can run the spades off the break. I don't know where. I guess that's Creole spades. I don't know if that's boot spades. Cause no.
Yeah, I don't know about you can't just jump the game off with that. Nah.
Now I was just about to say this. Now Coach Ken says spades rules are geographical. I play with clowns who use a kitty, and the two of diamonds is a high spade. So, Coach Ken, I'm glad you brought that up. That's the way that we learned. My father, we played with the kitty, and you take whoever got the two of spades, throw that in. You get the kitty 6 cards in, 6 cards out.
I ain't never played with that.
And the two of diamonds is high.
The only kitty I play with ain't got nothing to do with cards. No.
Yeah, hey,
Hey-o.
here it is, ladies and gentlemen. When you hear that rim shot, go there to the cash app and throw us a 1. Everybody,
Tip your service.
Tip your service. We're here all night, ladies and gentlemen. When you hear that rim shot, go ahead. But no, we played with the kitty, and that's the way we learned. And when it didn't change. I had to adjust when I got to college, and everybody playing all the regular way or whatever. And,
so you saying when you was younger, they taught you to play with the kitty?
Yes, they did.
Okay, got it.
They did.
Okay, got it.
And since you had an extra 6 cards, you had to play with both hands.
Okay, you played the kitty with both hands.
Yeah,
that's a big kitty.
That's a big kitty. Yeah. So
right. Well, then we in agreement. I concede back.
Yeah.
To the house.
Yeah. Let me see. Coach Ken says it's a Midwest thing, I think. Yeah, and true, because we were living in Detroit at the time.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is true. They played with that and then came home and everybody. So the funny thing, when I got to school though, even to this day, I still see this. People don't know which one is the big and which one is the little. Now, my theory and the way we learn, big joker, little joker, right? The big one is the one that's in color.
Right.
Regardless,
it's the one's in color.
Regardless of the size. Is that how you learned?
Yeah, or it's the one if both are black and white, it's the one that has all the most words. Like how some joints have all the words. It'd be real wordy.
Yeah, no, I ain't.
You never seen those decks?
I've seen it, but I ain't.
That's usually the big joker. That's the one that got all them words. Like it's mad. Like it's almost like the rules of the copyright and whatever. Yeah. That's the big joker.
Nah, never.
Right.
What is it? Guarantee?
Guarantee. Yeah, that too. The guarantee. Yeah, so that's the one with all the words on it, right? The one guaranteed on it.
It was just the color. The one in color, the colored one. You know what I mean? The colored one. That's the big joker. And the basic black and white joint is the little joker. Yeah. So there's that. What other games? Because I be trying to play Dirty Hearts and no one knows that game.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like spades is always mine. I got a spades. Y'all was talking about a spades app. I actually play one of them spades apps on my phone.
I can't do it.
That's like my number one card game, man. This is like I can get lost for a good good 15, 20 minutes. Just
do you do the one with the money where you actually?
Nah, because I mean I ain't got that much time on my hands. But you know what I'm saying? But like if I'm in the middle and between on the I could do a quick round if I'm like, maybe watching news or something like that. Something that's kind of could take my mind away from whatever I'm looking at and just
I can't get it. I can't
get this one I play, it does ace high, which I never played before. Like they don't have, they don't play with jokers and deuces.
Wait a minute, hold on.
And then like
hold on, I'm gonna remove you and then bring you back in. Your G's was buckling.
I was suspect. I'm better now.
Yeah. You said what now? Ace high? What is that?
Yeah, ace high is basically no jokers, no deuces. It's just like the straight pack. And the ace is just the high card. Like ace of spades is the high card.
Oh, okay. You take the 2 jokers out, and you need to take 2 of the 2 red 2s out.
Right.
Okay.
You just play with that. That's like it's all in the same act. There's those 2 ways, and then they have some stuff I've never heard of. Like when you talk about other people's rules,
yeah,
like they got this joint where like because you're playing a random person, and if you let's say you you don't think you're gonna make any books, right? You can say you can go nil on your end. And like if you go nil and you actually don't make any books, like you get like 100 points. And you can also pass like 2 of your best cards over to your partner and just let them run it. And you just got to try to avoid making books on your end, and you get like a bonus 100 points. And I ain't never heard of that before, but I was like, all right, so I just, but yeah, that's, but I don't like BidWiz.
Now, once you get it, no. So we got taught that when I was young too, but by the time I kind of lost my edge on how to play it, because when I got older, high school and college, my era, my age group didn't play it. So college that I wanted to come in,
BidWiz?
Yeah, I wanted to be like, yeah, let's bust some BidWiz, but
that sound like it sound like an older generation.
It is.
It's like let's just run this mahjong real quick, like, huh?
Yeah.
What? It's like, huh?
Who's up for gin rummy? No, but it's actually because it's slightly more complicated. I think it's more fun because you talk way more like spades. You're talking trash only because you got all the spades in your hand. That's the only one at the table that's talking shit.
You're doing the most. Yeah.
If you, it's on how your hand was dealt. Play the hand that was dealt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a definite card slapping spinner.
Yeah.
Give me a good table service. And let it spin on you.
Yeah. So with BidWiz, the action starts before the game. You know what I mean? Because you're literally based on your hand and your partner's hand and your ability to bluff your opponents. You're basing your bid, and all the shit talking is happening while you playing. Because once everybody bids based on their hand, the game plays out how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's at your throat. It's like every man for himself to block you. Spades is like you're trying to get the most. And if you're not confident, I'm bored, or 3 and a possible, 3P and all that shit. BidWiz is like, yo, I'm going 4 low, all low cards. What you gonna do to stop me? I'm going 3 no trump. I got all high cards. I'm gonna just try to win every book regardless of the color. You know what I'm saying? It's strategy, and so that's why I like that. But nobody played it. Nobody played it when I was in school.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a college game.
Yeah, nah.
It's like, there's as many disputes you have over spade rules.
Yeah.
That sound like a whole lot of something, man. We used to play spades like through the night up to the next morning.
Yeah,
but that sounds like a whole lot.
Yeah, and I just I would see them people. I never really did it because we played so much when we was young. By the time I got to school, I was like, it's spades. Y'all trying to act like y'all was some real card players and be in the dorm. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, nah.
Yeah. But one game I really didn't get into until later after college was dominoes. And I'm still not great at it, but I mean I know how to play, but I'm not fantastic at it. Like, I haven't memorized all the numbers and all that yet, but like, you know what I'm saying, I could play.
Because dominoes is interesting. Now dominoes has black people rules too, unfortunately. Because there's actually only one way to play.
Right.
But the way that I learned was not the correct way.
Okay.
The way that I learned is just 2 sets, and you just connect every number that match. When I got to California, when I moved to LA, and they went with 1 set.
Yeah. And
it's not a lot of dominoes. I was like, is this all I get?
I'll say 2 sets. Like how you even fit 2 sets in your hand, Slim?
I was like, well, it just made the what do you call it? The pool. It just made the pool bigger.
So they'd be left over.
Well, you wasn't adding multiples. You was just adding. So you trying to, having another set. It's just more numbers. But when I got to Cali and learned from like the Mexicans and the black people that really
do this.
Yeah, really all the slamming. I was like, oh, this is different. Multiples of 5, and that's it. Only. you really. It's really times when you can't go. Like you can't.
Right. Yeah. You got knocked. Yep.
Yeah. You just be sitting there. I was like, this is dumb. Yeah. I was mad.
Yeah, nah, man. That's how you play. Yeah, when we was in Jamaica, like went to Jamaica. What was that 2 years ago now? Yeah, 2 years ago. Man, that's the outside, that's the pastime right there, man. Jokers had that joint in their car. Like we went to just, to a little beach spot, and the dude that was the cab driver, whatever, he's like, he ain't nothing else to do. He said, I'll just, I'll wait for y'all. Okay. Someone's like, what y'all doing? You got one place in dump? Yeah, he pulled it right out of the
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, let's go. And we sat there and played, for like an hour.
yeah. They like in LA, like that's how most of us on the East Coast are with spades. That's how they are with dominoes. Like legit, like prison. Like you playing with somebody. Where'd you learn how to play dominoes? Prison. Like that's
Yeah.
they take it like serious. They really try and go through the table. It's very intimidating. But the other game that I played when I was out there, it was new, or at least I thought it was new. It's an old game, but they just had the newer version, left, right, center. You ever played that?
That sounds mad familiar.
It's this little dice and chip game. You can get it together where it has LRC, and you roll the die has LRC on it, and whatever, put your money out.
The money joint.
Yeah.
Okay, I played that. Yeah.
Right or center. Man, I done seen Bama's just almost get shot at house parties in that off a left, right, center. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, you came from the gas station?
It's a game of complete
super chance
because it has zero skill involved. It's just a matter of what you roll on dice, and you just have to adhere to what the dice says. And jokers will get mad about that.
It's like
you cheating.
It's like bougie craps almost.
Yeah,
rolling dice, but you really it's the same,
yeah. That's good. Yeah, you get a group of people. That's a good ass game.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Table games, man.
Man.
Table games, man. That's the. We did Tonk in high school, and I ain't done it since.
I don't even know.
Y'all do Tonk? That's not up north.
What I've heard of it. I don't even know how's it played. Like
Tonk is like it's like, well, Ida just said it started in prison, so it would be the prison version of like gin rummy almost.
Okay.
Combos and you try to Tonk out, so you matching fives and combos and straights, and
that should sound like some weird version of Uno.
I think Uno was
matching fives and
I think Uno was like Tonk, a weird version. It's kind of like you play Phase 10. Phase 10.
I feel like yeah.
Oh man, you got kids too. Phase 10 is Tonk on steroids.
Okay.
So Phase 10 is Uno and Tonk put together.
Okay. Yeah, we play some Uno, but not no Phase 10.
No, Phase 10 would change your life.
Okay. I might go cop that.
Because they got that's a good party game, because you gotta go through each level. It's 10 levels, right? And each level is you as player have to accomplish whatever they say is on that first level. Like for the first level, you can't go out till you get 2 pairs. So you like bam, bam, this is my pair, and then you throw out, and as it gets down to 1 and 0, and you won that round, right? But all the way up to 10, like 10 might be 4 pairs, a straight. It'll be like 7 different things that you got to get in that hand
in order to win.
In order to get off of that level.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so it's like it's chancy. It's a little strategy, but it's fair for everybody. You could be in the lead for 6 rounds, and then everybody pass you. So that's a good parlor game, good table game for the cookout. And we need to bring this stuff back because we ain't going out nowhere.
No. You know what's funny? Go to the store and go try to buy a decent game at Target.
Super sold out.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I think I paid some ridiculous amount for Connect 4. Whatever happened to mine, I don't know. And I ordered one off Amazon after waiting weeks for it to come back up, and paid easily 25% more than I probably should have.
For Connect 4?
For Connect 4.
You could have made that giant.
I know, but
They used to have all the games at Five Below, but then, just they're in demand now.
Yeah.
They're in demand, man. Mr. Clarkson says Tonk is Jen's cousin who went to jail and can't count. That's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Man, what else is going on out here in the world, man?
Man, listen. Oh, so I that ballot that I had in my hand, I went ahead and cast it.
Okay.
On Thursday, and I tell you some interesting shit, man. Very easy to do. Obviously, all you gotta do is walk up to this, big giant box and put that joint down.
Do you guys stick your hand in it or what?
You can stick your hand in it if you want to.
Oh. Man, it's all the way to the shoulder.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
get
get down
in there if you want to.
big giant box. Eh?
Right. After I, figured out the kitty.
Play with the kitty, put the big giant box.
Right.
What so is it I don't know, man. I keep seeing these articles. I don't know if they're fake news or Russian trolls or whatever. Now they saying them joints can get compromised. Like, did you feel confident?
Yeah. First of all, and it seems as though they only put them in certain areas right now for like maybe 2 days. So so the one by me was there from the 15th, and they come to get it tomorrow. So it's only from the 15th to the 17th.
Oh,
right.
So there ain't no indefinite time.
Nah,
Oh,
not right now, because
How'd you
early
know-
voting hasn't started yet.
How'd you know that? I might be sure.
Because I got a little. I mean, you could still when actual voting starts, whether early, whatever. I think they'll put them in front of the polling place. But right now, if you strictly just wanted to drop the joint off, they like give you, okay, for these 2 days, it's going to be over here, XYZ, right? So I did it pretty easily. Here's what got me this week, though. The most interesting thing I realized this week. So I felt my civic duty kick in a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me. And I remember you talking about let me apply to be someone who works at the polling places.
Right.
And I did it, and the application is pretty easy, for the county that we live in. And I never heard back. I just got a confirmation that they received it, but I never heard back. I was like, damn. So I called, because I know, it's coming around that time. So I called the HQ office or whatever, and I was like, hey, I just want to follow up. I submitted a couple weeks back. So she was like, man, listen, we have got an influx of people who wanted to get on this year. So, I'm sure we received it and so forth. But if you haven't heard back from now, that just means all the spots have been filled. And I was like, okay, that's a good thing. She was like, yeah, but, especially because I believe it's just with this county, which Prince George's County, she said, there's a lot less polling places this year. She said, we normally have 249 polling places on a normal election. Guess how many we have now?
50.
Damn. 47.
I was guessing.
47.
Did she explain why? Did you ask her why?
She said they said it's because of COVID. They trying to.
This is voter.
I was like, is that what's happening? I said, so COVID, you want to spread people out and give them more options, not less, right? Why would you consolidate?
Yeah.
If you don't want crowds? And if you have enough people, you have all these people volunteering. Obviously, you had the bodies to go in and preside over them. But she was like, they said COVID. I mean, that's tied against it. I ain't into her like that. But I was just like, oh wow. I was like, wow.
And I seen those stories this past week about people on Twitter. I stood in for 10 hours. I was 15. We've been here for 8 hours, and I'm trying. I couldn't put it together because I just mathematically I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I was like, what is happening where that's the case? And I was like, well, maybe because 6 feet apart, it makes it go longer. But you hearing this now, I'm like, oh, they're actively trying to make the shit as hard as possible.
It's possible.
Gee.
That's why I was like, yo, if you get your mail-in ballot, drop that joint off, in person. Like, I still wouldn't mail it. You know what I mean? But like,
and who's in charge of that? Because we got a Republican governor. Is that something his that's coming out of his office?
That's I think that's on the Secretary of State of the state. Like, remember in Georgia when the Secretary of State ran for governor?
Yeah.
And he did all that trickery shit?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's on him.
Yeah.
That falls under that person's office. So I believe whoever the Secretary of State is. I don't even know if it's I mean, it comes out of the government. So I'm sure they report to the governor. So there's that.
On that same in that same vein, you just reminded me of a story I saw today, and I didn't want to really talk about it because I didn't flush it out to see if it was true, but it could be true. Hold on. Let's see. So have you heard about these Trump caravans that they do every weekend throughout the South? It's been going on for months.
Just driving around?
Yeah, Trump train. So they'll do it.
Nah, but I believe
they'll be on lakes and they'll do the boats, or then they'll do
well, I remember the boat one because that was great.
Yeah, they would yeah, right. 17 boats sank and all that. But no, they'll do the pickup trucks and the tractor trailers, and they'll be stretched out for miles. And so they're in more and more places as we get closer. And I saw this today. This guy on Twitter. Let's see. Oh well, it's on a credible source. So let's go to it. This headline just don't even match. It's supposed to be this weekend in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Oh, I heard something about this.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be doing it.
For those of you who do not know or are not familiar with Prince George's County, Maryland, that county for many years held the distinction of being probably the most financially affluent county for Black people in America.
For Black folk.
In America.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a main county in the state of Maryland. In America.
Mm-hmm.
Even more so than whatever county Atlanta is in.
Mm-hmm.
It held the title for years. PG County is notoriously Black. So for this to be the headline is a complete shocker. A complete shocker. So let's read through this real quick.
So my question would be how deep is this caravan gonna be?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But like, cause that's one picture of some people, God knows where. You know what I'm saying? But like,
and this is just this is from MSN. So I only went here because it's a credible site. But the other the joints I saw on social media had way more pictures and way more comments from people, and they were doing interviews or whatever. And the reason why this is even an issue or worth talking about is because like this, it's been notorious. It's a lot of Black people here, but this area has notorious bigotry on the low, and they've been able to hide it for a long time. Like you won't run across, them brazen white folks on rare occasion, but they're here. But this weekend, I promise you, I think that rally is going to be huge. I think it's going to be huge. It's giving them their chance.
Did they say? Does it say where?
It's going to start in near you.
Okay.
Yeah, at the town center near you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, and then it's going to end. Where is it? I saw it earlier. So the guy that posted it on Twitter was like, because they've been happening in St. Mary's County, which is south, and then Harford County, which is north. But the fact that PG is having one, Prince George's is
it's going down to Oxon Hill.
Yeah, it's going to Oxon Hill. There you go. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's
good luck.
So the dude on Twitter who posted it, he was really like posting it as a warning, and he was like, "Don't get any bright ideas, Black people. Don't fall for the, let it happen. Don't fall for the tricks, because we see on internet, down in Georgia and Texas, and the militias and then the Black armed groups come out and confront them. Like, if that happens here, it's going to go a different way. I think it's going to go a different way. It's not. It won't be hesitation. I just feel like it wouldn't be good. So I agree with what he.
We wish them.
Yeah, but I'm saying for both sides. I don't think it would be good.
First of all, I'm kind of skeptical on how big that caravan is going to be, even at its starting point.
It may not, but I think it'll surprise you.
And I mean, I don't think nothing will surprise me again.
Yeah, right.
Nothing will surprise me, but like, I don't know. I'm skeptical.
Yeah. But he was like,
I'm skeptical on just how grand that's going to actually be.
Yeah. He was,
you know what I'm saying?
And it's open to all. It's just Trump support. So in Maryland, I feel like you're going to see Black folks in that caravan.
I mean, yeah. Again, nothing will surprise me. Nothing will surprise me. But as far as who attends it, but I don't know if it's going to be as strong as one might think it may be. Not for this area. I mean, I have no doubt that there'll be people out there, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I
just think the balls, the Caucasian.
That'd be interesting. That'd be real interesting. I'm not there to witness it, but that'd be interesting.
When I read the headline, I was like, "Oh, the nerve!" Like they are comfortable. They are
Yeah,
comfortable in
that's
Prince
comfortable.
George's County.
Yeah, like I was in is that on that Anne Arundel County? Like where Arundel Mills? Is that Anne Arundel or Howard
That's
County?
Anne Arundel.
Okay, so that's northern, a little bit north of where I'm at, like kind of in between, closer to Baltimore than here.
Yeah.
And I was out by that town center, Arundel Mills, which is kind of an outlet mall.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like weeks. This was like probably like a month ago, and they were like on some corner, not a bunch of them, but it's kind of to me representative of what that would look like. It was like 5 people,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either holding some signs and waving, or they would lawn sign was planted in on a corner, at the light, waving and whatever. And I was like, okay, I mean, there's some in every crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like that, some of them they just gonna be out there. You can't but I'm like, I feel like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a couple 4 or 5 cars. You know what I'm saying?
4-wheelers.
Some 4-wheelers. You know what I mean? And
there's some real rural parts of on the edge of both of those counties, right on it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hicks out here. We got you.
Oh,
we got
that I know. That I know.
Hicks in the sticks. We got
yes, sir.
The sticks, man. So it ain't all,
yes, sir.
It ain't all fun and games.
No. They right around the corner. My thing, did you see did you look at the video I sent you, the clip I sent you of your girl and Wolf Blitzer?
Oh yeah. I meant to pull that up too. Pelosi was
that was the clip of the week for me, man.
Yeah, let's get that.
That was the clip of the week.
Hopefully it's still there. Hold on.
Pelosi summoned her inner Maxine Waters.
Now, no, but here's the thing. I need context. So when I pull it up, Paul, I need you to what she justified, because she made it seem like, and everything I read after made it seem like he had been continuously. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. He had been continuously attacking her.
I think he was
like,
going for it.
I don't know Wolf to be that way. Well, I didn't.
I don't either. I was kind of surprised because even in the clip, I mean, the clip is not the full gist of it, but
okay.
I was surprised that he on a widely known as liberal CNN Democratic network would even be leaning on her like that.
Right.
And like I don't think he's really known for that necessarily.
I've never known,
especially not to the Democratic side.
Yeah, I've never known him to be as subjective as he presented in the clip.
But Slim, her clapback was
here we go.
At least a 9.5.
Oh yeah, without question. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's watch it together, people. This was Nancy Pelosi. Now, again, this is just a small clip of a long conversation where I guess she felt, according to her, felt that he had been attacking her position, throughout his broadcast and before she had got there. So when they were talking, he putting the pressure on her, and she was like, "That's not how it's going." Like, so he's saying, she said he was regurgitating Republican talking points. So the stimulus package is being held up by the Democrats, but the Democrats, if you dig deep into it, they're saying, "Yo, y'all trying to pull a fast one. You including so much more shit in there that don't got nothing to do with the $1,200 for every American and improving their financial situation. So we're not going for it." Republicans is like, "Well, we're trying to get the stimulus package out, but they holding it up." And she was saying that he was reiterating those talking points, and she was like, she was not there for that. So let's see. Play just this little. I think this is the end of. This is what you sent me.
I'm asking you serious questions because so many people are in desperate need right now. Let me ask you this. Okay. When was the last time?
Let me respond to you.
Let me ask you, when was the last time, Madam Speaker, when was the last time you spoke with the president about this?
I don't speak to the president. Speak with his representative.
Why not call him and say, "Mr. President, let's work out a deal. It's not going to be everything you want, not going to be everything I want, but there are so many Americans right now who are in desperate need. Let's make a deal."
What makes me amused, if it weren't so sad, is how you all think that you know more about the suffering of the American people than those of us who are elected by them to represent them at that table.
And it's not about me. It's about millions of Americans who can't put food on the table, who can't pay the rent,
And
who are
we
having
represent
trouble,
them.
who
And we
have trouble
represent them.
getting
And
by
we
on
represent
these
them.
long food
And we
lines that we're
represent
seeing.
them.
I know
We
you
know
are.
them.
I'm
We
just saying,
represent them and we know them.
as we
We
say,
know them. We represent them.
don't let the
Yes.
perfect be the enemy of the good, as they say
It is
here in
nowhere
Washington.
near perfect.
What'd you say to me?
Speaker.
Always the case, but
Come
we're not even close
come
to
again,
the
say what?
good.
All right, let's see what happens, because every day is critically important. Thanks so much
Thank
for
you for
joining
your
us.
sensitivity to our constituents' needs.
I am sensitive to
Bitch.
them because I see them on the street begging for food,
Uh-oh.
begging for money. Madam Speaker, thank you
Have you
so much.
fed them? We feed
Oh.
them. We feed them.
Ooh,
We'll continue this conversation
Ooh,
down the
Got
road.
him.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
ooh,
Got him.
wow.
Got
But
him.
have you fed them though?
Have you fed them
Yeah.
though? So you say you stepped over them? Is that what you did, Wolf?
But did you feed them though?
But did you feed them though? We feed them,
We
Chad.
feel, are we eating though?
Right,
Yeah.
bitch.
I've
That was
never,
like, but did you feed them though?
I've never seen Wolf that aggressive.
Nah,
Like the
never,
whole
never,
climate has everybody off they one. I've never seen him like that. And he quoted parables
Never.
and shit. It's just
Yeah.
he went in.
She was like, I can't stand when y'all normal motherfuckers. Let me try to tell me my damn job.
Once you start doing this, me myself personally, once you start self-identifying, me, you over here, me myself. Are you?
She's like, yo, let me tell you something right now with your now normal citizen ass. Go ahead and sit down, Chad.
And what I did like, his last point, I see your constituents begging,
Right.
like Democrats is just represent poor, like poor people are represented by Democrats. Like what
Right.
is that?
And isn't he based in DC?
Yeah.
Isn't he based in DC? So how he see her constituent? She's in California.
Yeah. Like what is you on, Wolf? That ain't
Right.
This ain't you, Wolf. Not
Right.
you.
You was on vacation down Venice Beach and you stepped over some homeless
Yeah.
people recently, Chad. You don't know.
Don't go down that road, man. And Kamala Harris has empowered. She's empowered because all it was I'm speaking. I am speaking.
Yeah, that was reclaiming my time.
Yeah,
Champ.
yeah. Did you see Saturday?
That was the OG.
I saw Saturday Night Live after you told me to watch it, so I seen it, and that was the funniest part for me.
Which one?
The open when Kamala was like, "I'm speaking.
Mhm.
I'm speaking. This is you, and this is me. I'm speaking." That joke was hilarious, man. That's terrible.
Speaking of which, did you watch the Bill Burr?
Yeah, I did.
That joint was all right.
I saw something today that said his wife co-wrote the joint. I wonder if that's true.
Could be.
Because he got black wife.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing that I like about Bill Burr, not only that is he funny, but like he doesn't the fact that he's married to a black woman is not his bit.
Like one Gary Owen.
Yes.
Like where that's all.
Like exactly like Gary Owen. Like which is why I can't stand watching Gary Owen, because if you delete, my wife is from his joint and my kids are, then he's got nothing.
My wife is black.
Right. Yeah, I got black kids.
Like I didn't know Bill Burr had a black wife until I read it.
Until you kind of stumbled upon it, you know what I'm saying? But like that's not his his whole makeup. And it's like, and Son is funny. Like his that cartoon he got on Netflix is hilarious.
Which one is that?
F is for Family.
Oh nah.
Yeah, watch it. You won't be disappointed. It's like it's almost like it's damn near like if it's almost Bundy's like Married with Children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where the father's working and and the housewife, that whole situation, and the kids is different dynamics or whatever. But like it's like I don't know, maybe 60s. It's supposed to be set in like the 60s or something like that.
And
it's good.
Cartoon? Is it animated?
Netflix animated joint. Netflix. Check that joint out. That joint is hilarious.
I need something new to watch, man.
Yeah, go. If you want something good and funny, that joint is good and funny.
I need that. Good and funny.
Yeah, good and funny.
That's the title of our next podcast. Good and funny.
Good and funny.
Good and funny.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we talked Ice Cube to death.
I'm good.
Leave that alone. It's enough. I put up a meme just now, and people aren't having it.
What did you put up?
They're not having it. It was just like an idea because I be seeing, people be scoring with these memes, man. And my brain, I can't work that fast, man. I'm from a different era, and they be coming up with the good shit fast.
The meme game is off the chain, son. Yeah, no. By the time I have the thought,
yeah, it's already a whole GIF.
Yeah,
animated.
Yeah.
So it's like when I do one, I be like, man, I'm letting this joint fly regardless. I don't care what what I'm saying, what the comeback is. Hold on, let me see if I can find it because I just did it. But they're not happy. They are not happy with me.
People have rejected. People have spoken.
So what I did was because people have been talking the issue to death. So I was just making fun of the fact that the hashtag how it started versus how it's going.
How it's going? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I just did him in a snarky way, took a shot at him, but I mean I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I mean it. I thought it was funny. Where'd it go?
All right. I saw. Oh, go ahead.
There we go. I got it. So I did this, and I be like, when I do them, I'll be like, man, I don't care if this doesn't take off or not. I don't care, because I just be wanting to get in that meme game, man. So here you go. So I did how it started.
Fun to police.
I was like, I'm letting
basically
that fly. Yeah, I'm letting that fly.
Basically,
how it started versus how it's going.
I don't know. Yeah,
not happy.
I saw him on
Cube is entitled to what you expect. We need tangibles, and we're not gonna keep getting taken advantage of. And you, the last person I expect to take this position. I'm like, don't expect nothing from me, nigga. What is you talking? What, nigga? This funny,
right?
What? Huh?
The motto of this show is lower your expectations.
Yeah, and you're not even seeing what I did. I use his son. You know what I'm saying, from the movie,
right? You know? Lower your expectations, please.
You're not even seeing the sheer creativity of it all, man. What is you talking about, fam?
Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, I saw him on Roland Martin, and I didn't bother because
I heard it was a good interview.
I'm sure it was. I just
missed it. Did you see
none of his opinion has makes me know never mind. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see the town hall? Speaking of not seeing shit, did you see the town hall? I didn't even know what was happening.
So okay,
I thought the last time I checked, they wasn't doing nothing. Now all of a sudden, there's two town halls on TV. Get the fuck.
So what happened was, as soon as Trump said, maybe like a week and a half ago, that so the election committee said it's going to be virtual. They want to do like damn near like a Zoom town hall because Trump had COVID and shit. And they was like, you know what, we still want to do it, but let's do it Zoom. And as soon as Trump heard that, he was like, nah, I'm out. Because as soon as that Zoom shit goes, they can cut his mic.
Right.
Like, I ain't having that shit. So I think it was supposed to be on ABC. So whoever's on the bright side said, all right, well, Biden, like, I'm free.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, they booked him for the town hall in that time slot.
Right.
And what I don't know is, I guess Trump was bitching and moaning, complaining or whatever, how he got the NBC, because he got NBC to do his at the same time. So they both came on at 8:00 last night. Trump was on NBC and then Biden was on ABC. The only difference was, Trump's joint was an hour and Biden's was 2 hours. Right. So, and Trump's had commercials. Like I kind of, I went through Trump's real quick, but his had commercials. So it was basically like 4 segments. You know what I'm saying? 4 like maybe, I don't know, 7-minute segments or something like that. Of questions where, again, old girl, what was Samantha Guthrie, was hitting them with the, why you say this and why you do that. Yeah. That's why it's like, it's hard to watch, because it's like, it don't matter how good your question is.
Yeah.
If they gonna BS the answer or skirt the answer or whatever,
it don't matter. Yeah.
It's more the same nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, she was saying all kinds. She was like, she asked him about QAnon, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
These, denounce them, blah blah. He was like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
Listen, hey, Slim. He goes, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of them. I don't know what they do. He said, but what I do understand is that they're against this. I was like, but you just said you never heard of them.
Yeah.
But I do understand they don't like abortion or something like that, or
Pedophiles.
pedophiles. Yeah. I was like, but you just said you never heard of them and you don't know anything about them, but you do understand they something about pedophiles. I'm like, so it's just nonsense. Again, like I said, I voted already, so it's like nothing they can say is going to change me.
Let's go to the peanut gallery. Haynes said, did y'all see the Cube with Antonio Moore, the co-founder of ADOS? No, I didn't. Put the link in there so we can watch it. We don't get to see everything. Golly, can I watch Lovecraft Country and Jeopardy? I still want to do regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I still watch new episodes of Jeopardy.
Yeah, they done brought back Weakest Link, man. And some on fire.
Yeah, I watch Holy Moly. That's my favorite there. Holy Moly is my the joint. Steph Curry produced the joint. That's the joint with Rob Riggle. The putt.
Okay, yeah.
Challenges, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like Wipeout putt miniature golf.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy moly, I watched that, man. Can we watch some normal shit, man? I ain't gotta. People ask, did you see that? I'll be like, nah, man. I ain't get a chance. I'll go to Twitter and see some skilled memer post the 47 seconds that I needed to see of the 2-hour event.
Right.
And then I'm up to speed.
Right. Exactly.
He said, what? That's all I needed. I don't all that start to
somebody will recap it.
Yeah, somebody will
within
recap.
The hour. You don't even have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till the next day anymore.
You do not.
They'll recap it within the hour.
I don't do award shows for the same reasons. For the same reason.
Yeah.
I have in years, like literally. Well, one, I believe that they're a satanic ritual, but we don't have time.
Oh, geez.
We don't have time to go into that.
Can we bookmark that for another discussion?
I believe that all award shows are satanic rituals. And I've seen the evidence to back it up, to support that.
Okay.
However, when they come on, I just, social media. So people gonna tell you, and then they'll put up the 90-second clip.
Yeah.
That you needed to see to get to be like I was there. So
I'm telling you, I'm an OG, an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that the BET Hip Hop Awards came on this. I believe it was like this fall or something like that. You know how the BET where they do the where they usually do the freestyle joints.
Yeah.
Be the best part of the whole show. I didn't even know it came on. Like that's how far out of that I am.
Yeah, I remember, wasn't it like Keke Palmer or something, or did she do the BET?
I think that was the MTV Awards. I think she hosted MTV something.
Okay.
I didn't see that. I'm out of all of that.
Yeah, nah. I ain't seen no virtual award shows.
Nah.
Virtual award shows are worse than the virtual graduations last spring. I mean, terrible. The graduation specials. I mean, I feel for class of 2020. 2020. I feel for y'all. 2021, get ready. Because that experience was absolutely horrible. Now, those of us who are way on the other side of any type of graduation, we had to support them. We had to be like, it's just, sometimes in history, you'll look back at this time.
Yeah.
But no, that shit was awful. Like that whole, all right, February, you going strong. This is the home stretch. I done did all this. And then all of a sudden, all right,
snuffed out.
Yeah, don't worry about class. Don't worry about class for the until we figure this out.
It reminds me like pick any football movie where what I'm saying, my man catches the pass and he's nailing it and running downfield and out of nowhere like somebody clips him and completely takes him out. That was
and then May you had to we'll try to do something. We got President Obama speaking at your graduation on pre-record. Yeah. Oh man, that was terrible. 2020 that's so sad. Graduating class, like you had nothing. The high school seniors, nothing. Oh man.
Well, the bar has been lowered.
Their life right now is like we try to be encouraging. I've done it. I see people because really nothing else you can say.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you didn't have the end of your school year, no prom, no graduation, and then you started the next year the same way.
Right. Right. That's terrible. Your freshman year in college. Like
Oh my God.
Yeah,
In limbo. It's so unfortunate. I feel for y'all, but it's horrible.
I'm telling you. And I got two. I got a high school senior and a middle school schooler that's going to progress to high school,
Mm.
and like this is their last year respectively in each joint, and this is like. What happened yesterday? Same thing that happened the day before yesterday. You know what I mean? Same thing that's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah. There's no transition. I mean, there's no like from this to that. It's just all right, last night and this morning.
Right.
It's so crazy,
It's
man.
crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel for him.
I really do. 2021. And 2021 might be the same.
Yeah, but I'm saying the bar has been lowered so much so now that at least it's not a shocker to the system. It's like, all right, we came into this.
True. Yeah.
Like last year they was on, we about to do it. And it's like, wait, what? Everything's canceled?
Right.
No more everything.
And the virtual commencements was tricky to me because again, pre-record. So it gives you a chance to just read the teleprompter, which look really, really bad on pre-record because I'm like, no one's around you. This should look better.
Right.
Look better. It's like Barack was like, he like, as you go out into the world and you start to, I'm like, fam, what do you do? I'm right here.
Oh,
man.
he wasn't even on, like he was off center. Oh, that's crazy.
Or The Rock, you can get anything in life. It just as long as you work hard for it and you'll be fine. I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
See, that's CC. Well, then they going level up this year then, because now they've had time. They have full sitcoms about people being on quarantine. Like we're there now. Like if you go to
yeah. Where, like the episode is like how we're
currently like current conditions. Like there's whole seasons of that now.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
can go get at. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one. Like Obama might say a couple actual last names as he reads, like, he reads off the speech this time.
Oh man, that would be tight. Yeah, the virtual joints, like if they live, I think it would be a little more.
Yeah. But I know some schools like went back. I got a friend that had, his son graduated high school down in Georgia, and they like, waited till like late July or something like that, and then they actually had a ceremony like out on the football field, and everybody was spread out. And I know like the high school by me, they did something in like early August or something like that, to where I don't know what they was doing, if they were doing something by last name, to where you had 20 or so people at a time who they could just at least put on their whatever, get their name read and walk across the stage. But like I saw small pockets of people. It wasn't like, you can tell the parking lot wasn't full. There wasn't, a massive thing going on, but like they had a date and time where it's like, all right, you can come through, we'll read your name, you walk across stage, you shake the hand, and your parents can get the pictures so you can say you actually
it's like a football game. You it's just an empty arena.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just everybody started the 20-yard line and walked to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Had the drones out there, making it look like it's a lot of people. It could be done.
Are they doing crowds at football games?
No, I mean, like one person per section, and it looks terrible.
Okay.
It depends on the city though. Some teams is like, nah. Like somebody told me they was watching the Dallas game, and the camera angle never left the field.
Okay.
Like you didn't even see the interior of the arena because they didn't let people in.
Okay.
But then in Washington, they had, one person per section, and then everybody grouped together. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, there's that. I haven't seen a football game in quite some time, so I'm uninformed in that area.
Good job. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, before we go, I got an event for y'all. So I got an event for y'all that's happening right now. So if you're not doing anything this evening, man, our sponsor, Drunken Fruit, who presents this show in part, they have an event, NewYorkWineEvents.com right now is going on. They're presenting at the New York Wine Events. That's the site. Make sure I got the right spelling. So they're over there now. So immediately following the show, they're doing a virtual Autumn Wine and Food Festival. You have to register. Of course, they want your email, so don't trip. But it's free. Starts at 7. They're doing a virtual booth, and they explain the Drunken Fruit concept and why it's so amazing. So hopefully we'll get everybody to shift on over there and enjoy your evening. Start your evening off, learn something.
What's up?
And John Watson, as always, I appreciate you for coming by.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, all fun and games until it ain't. It's all fun and games until it ain't. All right,
Yeah.
my man. What's in the cup though?
Nah, that's just water, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I'll be through there.
Listen, that's a serious habit.
Yeah.
This drink was full.
Yeah, I'll be through there. All right,
All right, man. I'll let you.
all right, so there is NewYorkWineEvents.com right now. Register. It's free. And enjoy yourself. Courtesy of Drunken Fruit. They're doing a virtual presentation right now. Everybody else though, you get a chance, man. I appreciate it. Join the Patreon. Patreon.com. It's Lamont King, full shows and bonus episodes. And y'all have a good weekend, man. Stay out of trouble. Don't do nothing crazy. Roland Martin, man, I know you don't like to do Fridays, so we just put you on standby until sometime next week, man. And we'll do it like that, man. So y'all be easy.